Alright, we're back from dicking around. Mustang seems to be shifting a little better. It still has a bit of a shifting problem when you go to floor it. It goes up real high and then it shifts after you let off a little bit. I think that's a end result of that metal in the pan. But got some JBL subwoofers out of two Eddie Bauer Explorers. And this one here was replaced at some point. They're literally brand new. I bought these to put in the truck. I'm gonna have a shop make a box for me, and I already got the amp from the Explorer. I'm gonna put in there and put it behind the bench seat. So yeah, I'll worry about that shit later. I got other things to do. Okay, we are working on the Focus today, or the Focus. Got a drink. Getting low on drinks though. And he's got one beer left, that's it. So, to take the alternator out, first we're going to start by removing the heat shields. We're probably going to leave them out because, I got plenty of vehicles around without heat shields and they don't have any issues. This one's got lots of clearance around, so we don't need a heat shield. We're going to take the heat shield out so we have to do the alternator again. We won't have to deal with the fucking heat shield. So anyways, we take the heat shield out. It's held in with 5/16 nut or bolts. Helps to have air tools. Makes it easier. Now we're getting the O2 sensor out. This is indeed a how-to video. Yes, it's going to be a how-to video, not an update on what the fuck am I fixing.
Well, I'm sure this one has an access panel on the side, correct?
Yeah, but we have to pull the front wheel off too.
So you can either do it this way, try to get it from the top, or you can jack it up, take the wheel out. There should be an access panel. You can get in there, but it's still going to be difficult.
You still have to pull it through the top either way.
Yeah, you're going to have to still get it out through the top. Oh, remember, there's two side connectors down here to disconnect your O2 sensors. Yeah. Do not forget to take those off or you're going to be in a world of hurt.
And what you do is you push, there's little pins, or not pins, I can't even see the viewfinder, fucking son.
Right here.
There's two pins, or not pins, but little clips. You push down on them. It helps to push down on with the screwdriver, and then the connectors will pop out. And then you can't really see it on that one. There's no pins on that.
So it's on the other one.
Yeah. It's just a pain in the ass, and you just have to work with it. And my back's fucking killing me, so it'd be like I got this guy here. I should probably update him on the part. So our fix for this is a Ford remanufactured alternator. We got one of those in the Explorer and we haven't had any problems with it for the past 2 years. In fact, it's still running strong, so I told her to get one of those, so they went and ordered one. So I guess they got a 10% discount on it, so that's good. So that means it was probably a nice $189. Damn Ford prices. It's like, yeah, we need a new antenna assembly for a 95 Explorer. Oh yeah, $189. Yeah, we need a wheel bearing. Yeah, $189. Okay, we need a headlight assembly. All right, $189. We need a seat belt. Yeah, $189. I mean $18.9. We need a hubcap. $189. God damn it! And Dodge is the same way, only it's $174. I'm not shitting you. All right, time to give them an update. First of all,
get the black cover off of here.
We can't get that O2 sensor out of the bottom for whatever reason. It's the threads are fucked up. So whenever she needs O2 sensors, we're sending her to automotive repair, so they can rethread that and put a Healy coil in it. But anyways, again, we have the Assistance of Air tools. This thing is great. It works a lot faster than the electric impact. And this one just buzzed the wheels right off like they were nothing. So that's freaking nice.
Hey, cover's off.
So we're gonna get the cover off.
Can I grab that?
Yeah. And we're not gonna put this cover back on so that this thing can actually freaking breathe back there. So we've got a heat shield we're not putting back. That one's cracking anyways, so it's garbage. At least we have some scraps. And there's also this black plastic backing. We're gonna leave that on there because that'll protect it from this exhaust. And it's gonna be hot either way with that shield or without that shield, so it doesn't fucking matter. So it'll live. Alternators live in hot places anyway, so we'll just see if Mr. Ford here is up for the task. Right now we're running a Baxter's alternator. So, yeah, and like I said, I got the same style Ford remanufactured alternator. Mine's got the same remanufactured sticker on it. And it works so much fucking better. And I think I'm gonna disconnect the battery. Yep. Alright, we're gonna disconnect the battery. Okay, battery's disconnected. We just used a 30 seconds. Doesn't quite fit, but it'll take it off. It's not a whole lot of tension on there. And now, Adams, what are you doing right now?
I'm removing the side bolts off the alternator.
Okay, and then at some point you're gonna get those easy to get to belt tensioners. Easy to get to, what the fuck?
That was sarcasm, right?
Yeah. Well,
I need a 50mm socket.
Okay.
That's what this one is.
Is that for the big one?
No. It's this other one that the other socket I had.
A 15?
Yeah.
Deep or?
Yeah, it needs to be deep.
Well, I don't have a 15 deep in this socket, but you know what oh, a wrench?
No, socket.
Okay, well I got the big socket. Okie dokie, so we've undone the tensioner, which was I think it was a 15. 15, yeah. Tensioner has a little stud on the end. You can just crank it down this way and pull the belt off the crank. We'll have someone pull it up the alternator at the top.
We did it with the crank because it's easiest to get at.
And now we're getting ready to unbolt the top bolt. We'll get the alternator out here in a second, undo the wiring. Okay, so we took one of the studs out, the upper stud. So now we're gonna go ahead and lift the alternator out. We just used a little 6mm, fits right over that. Not really in that tight, so you'll be able to get it out. There is this top piece here that has some pipes to it. You'll need to remove that. It'd probably be better to unhook all that, but they use some weird connectors and we don't have tools for that, so yeah. Damn it. I'm about ready to crack open a beer. I'm only a few months away. Okay, there's jets flying up ahead. We got the alternator out. Just had to undo some of this, pull it back, undo this piece of shit vent. And then undo the wires. Wait. Right here. 17 bucks. So, we got a new idler pulley. The one in there is a little cattywampus. We've got transmission fluid, a filter, pan gasket. We got an oil filter, motor oil, and a brand new belt, which is baking right now. So this thing's gonna get the full fucking treatment today. Oh yeah! Okay, new alternator is put in place. That for the third time that thing has hit me in the head. Fuck. Got the alternator in. We're just getting ready to bolt it up and put that other stud in. Change the transmission fluid. Took out 3 quarts. We put 3 quarts back in. We'll get her running and we'll check the fluid level. It may need a little more, but the stuff that came out of it looked like that. It was dirty. It was red though, nice. It was a cherry red, but it was dirty. So we got that changed out. Probably change it again another, I'd say another 6 months after it cycles through. Change it out again. Now we're on to changing the fucking oil. The fucking oil. Okay, transmission is filled, not topped off. We haven't run it yet, obviously. New belt. We got a new belt while we're in here. It only took about 3 quarts of transmission fluid. Only 3 came out. 3 went in. We'll run it with that and see where she's at. Only took 4 quarts of fluid. I just checked the dipstick and it says it's full. So again, we'll run it and see where it's at. So a common problem with the Focus is this vacuum hose here sometimes gets a break in it and basically goes from this intake port and goes down to a little solenoid, and I guess you get a check engine light and it runs like shit. So we're gonna replace this with a better conditioned hose, even though it's about 30 years old. This is from a Toyota, so we're gonna put Toyota parts in a fired. Putting Toyota parts in a fired. Yeah. Okay, got a brand new drive belt on. Our brand new alternator is hooked up, and nothing's rubbing on that cable, and we're good there. We left some of the heat shields off for a specific reason, so that it, not heat shields, but the plastic shit that was all around the alternator. We took that off so that some air can get in there and cool that thing off. We only left the backing plate on there so that the back of the alternator would stay protected from the exhaust heat. Now we just got to rehook the battery up and put our little plastic thing on right there. Put the wheel on, lower it down, and take it for a quick spin. I gotta get freaking lens cleaner. I got a big smudge on my freaking thing. So the Focus is gone. The alternator is fixed. However, it's still making a little bit of a weird noise. It sounds like a power steering pump, but it's not, because it doesn't make the noise when you turn the steering wheel. The noise has been reduced. There was a nasty bearing sound coming from the alternator, but we're going to replace the idler pulley, which we've got here, but unfortunately we don't have a freaking tool that'll get in there and grab on that nut, so we have to buy a different set of a different 10mm. The one I have is this little star like thingamabob. We need the ones that are more like a regular type, like this. So we're gonna get another set of wrenches, and then we'll pop that off, because that idler pulley is walking back and forth on it, so we have a feeling that's probably making the noise. But I got all our transmission and oils kind of put into bottles. I'm gonna take this stuff maybe later in the week. I would now, but I've kind of had a bit of a special drink.